News at 4. The LA City Council has voted unanimously to ratify an emergency declaration on homelessness. The order immediately gives Mayor Karen Bass the power to lift regulations that prevent the building of permanent and temporary housing. It also expedites contracts that prioritize bringing unhoused Angelenos inside and allows the city to acquire rooms, properties, and land for homeless housing. Mayor Bass issuing a statement this afternoon saying in part, the people of our city have demanded that we urgently and immediately take every possible action to bring unhoused Angelenos indoors, and this declaration will enable us to move faster and unlock every tool possible. I look forward to continuing to lock arms with the City Council to advance a unified, citywide approach to our homelessness crisis.
Back to work, and hopefully it'll be a normal day.
Well, it was anything but normal. Instead, it was council chaos. Loud protests as embattled LA City Councilman Kevin De Leon walked into council chambers. It was loud and there were lots of interruptions.
That's right. The council went into recess for more than an hour after De Leon showed up. This afternoon, KCAL 9's Jake Reiner was the only reporter to speak with De Leon as he arrived. Jake joins us now with what he said and what happened at the council meeting. Jake.
Susie and Juan, it was a wild morning and wild afternoon. As you just heard, De Leon telling me he was hoping it would be a normal day, but as you're about to see, it was anything but that. The LA City Council meeting already in session Tuesday when Councilmember Kevin De Leon rolled up.
I don't want them attacking me.
While police tried to find him another entrance, concerned for his safety after the fight he was involved in last week.
They say get back! We say fight back!
Protesters blocked the street in front of City Hall as well as both main entrances.
We're blocking as many entrances as we can to make sure that they do not let folks in or out in the same way that they're not letting us in.
Then, we were the only ones to talk to De Leon as he entered City Hall through a side entrance.
Do you have any comment today as you're coming in here?
Back to work, and hopefully it'll be a normal day.
Do you feel like your presence will be unwelcome in there, or?
No, I think we got, folks who are detractors as well as supporters, so we just got to move forward.
But it was not a normal day, and he did not receive a warm welcome as he walked into the council chambers. Several council members walked out. One protester was ejected as people were shouting for De Leon's resignation for the racially charged comments he made that was leaked months ago.
Not only have his residents demanded his resignation, his colleagues have demanded his resignation, the President of the United States has demanded his resignation, and his own hubris is the only thing that's keeping him in office now.
The chaos forced the meeting into a recess.
This meeting will be in a 10-minute recess.
But it lasted for more than an hour as De Leon sat in his seat while protesters hollered at him.
You're so selfish.
Meanwhile, we did find a De Leon supporter amongst the fray, Carlos Heredia.
And Kevin has done a lot more than this incident, and that's why he understands the whole message. If he steps down, he's sending the message through threats and fear that you will move us that way. And we're not going to be moved that way.
So after the recess was over, the meeting resumed, and despite protesters continuing to shout and interrupt the meeting, they were able to complete it by 2 p.m. Reporting live outside City Hall, I'm Jake Reiner, KCAL 9 News.
All right, Jake, thank you so much. Rapper Megan Thee Stallion on